second Pocket Talk session for today. So today, my name is Afifa and I'll be your moderator for today's session. This is our second day of the Pocket Talks. Yesterday we have a one round Pocket Talk session, and today will be the second round until the end of the day. So before we proceed, I just want to say thank you to everyone for coming to Malaysian Road Expo 2023 and taking your time and effort to be here in the Pocket Talk session. We will start our Pocket Talks today by having Mr. Hasif Azizan, Senior Public Relations Executive from Malaysian Timber Certification Council. He will be sharing with us regarding the way forward of wood certification. So before we start, let me introduce a bit of Malaysian Timber Certification Council and their role. So MTCC was established in 1998. It was the year that I was born, so quite a long time, MTCC. So it is an independent organization tasked to develop and operate Malaysian Timber Certification Scheme, MTCS. So as a voluntary national scheme, the MTCS provides for independent assessment of forest management practices and audit of timber products to ascertain that the timber products manufactured or exported are sourced from sustainably managed forests. So today, the MTCS is being recognized by national procurement policies in Denmark, United Kingdom, Germany, Finland, Belgium, Switzerland, France, the Netherlands, and New Zealand. So without further ado, I would like not take more of your time. I will invite Mr. Hasif Azizan from MTCC to give us his session.
Let's do 1, 2, 3, fine. Alright. Thank you, Afifa. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Selamat pagi, Assalamualaikum. Selamat tengah hari. Okay, my name is Muhammad Hasif bin Azizan. I'm from Malaysian Timber Certification Council. Then, inshallah, today I'll be sharing with you about certification. Where can we go from here? So, today, together, we will share and we're going to see what can we unlock from this certification, specifically the Malaysian Timber Certification Scheme. Alright? Okay. So, how does it start? Basically, it's all about the global concern. Okay? Starting from global concern that happened, deforestation, forest degradation, loss of ecosystems, negative impact on trades, illegal logging, climate change, and forest-dependent communities like orang asal and all. Due to this concern, then the certification started. Alright, back in 1990s, 1980s, where there's a boycott and on tropical timber, and forest degradation of tropical forests, where the NGO started to ban and boycott the use of tropical timber. And during the UNCED Rio 1992, they addressed the need to balance, and that's how certification comes. So where after that, the international forest certification such as PEFC and FSC starting to emerge, and also followed by the national schemes such as MTCC in Malaysia. We also have IFCC in Indonesia, responsible wood in Australia and other countries. Okay, so from this story comes certification. So as I mentioned before, in Malaysia, we have the Malaysian Timber Certification Council as the national governing body for the Malaysian Timber Certification Scheme. So we are an independent and non-profit organization where we develop and implement a voluntary national timber certification. So this certification scheme is voluntary, not mandatory, and we established in October 1998. So our core function First, we are the national governing bodies. We are the national governing bodies for the implementation of MTCS, where we process applications for notification of certification bodies. We also liaise with accreditation bodies such as Standard Malaysia and certification bodies such as SGS, CIRI, QAS, Control Union and others. And we also implement procedures for investigation and resolution of dispute, complaints and appeal. So aside from act as a national governing bodies, we at MTCC also support the standard setting process and their periodic reviews, where we will review the forest management certification standard. So to make sure that the certification standard is up to date, so we will review, the community will review the standard from time to time. So aside from this, we also build an awareness creation and capacity building, where we at MTCC provide training for auditors, training for new companies. We provide briefing to the new companies and to the new forest management unit. We also do engagement with stakeholders, and also we collaborate with local and regional international partners such as AWG, ASOF, and all. So aside from stakeholder engagement, we at MTCC also do communication, promotion, and marketing. Where we participate in exhibition like today, as well as we provide media familiarization program to the journalists and academic lectures to the universities and to the students, secondary students, primary students. And aside from that, we also provide photography. We do organize photography competitions to raise public awareness. So that's briefly the role of MTCC. Okay, just to give you some overview, where are we, MTCC? So Forestry and Timber Agency in Peninsular Malaysia, under the Ministry of Plantation and Commodities. We are here under our brothers and sisters at MTIB and MTCC. So here in Peninsula, we are also here under the NRACC, where we also closely work together, because as you know, the forest management certification also involve the NRACC as well as MPC. So this is all our small big family. Alright, in Sabah and Sarawak, we are also closely work with Ministry of Natural Resources and Urban Development and the Forest Department Sarawak, as well as the Sarawak Timber Industry Development Corporation, SDIDC, and Sabah Forestry Department and Sabah Chief Minister Office. So these are some of the forestry and timber agencies that we closely liaise with. Alright. So briefly about MTCC, now I'm going to share with you about our scheme. So the scheme started in October 2001, where we aims at encouraging and promoting the implementation of sustainable forest management. So we want to bring more people to get their companies to get their forest certified. So we provide independent assessment of forest management as well as timber companies. So I'm sharing with you, these are the components of MTCS. Under the Malaysian Timber Certification Scheme, we have the forest management, which cover the certified forest as well as law. And then we have chain of custody from plywood, from the primary industry until the sales export point. Okay. So MTCS PLC certified we provide independence and verified assurance to make sure that the product produced is sustainable and origin from sustainably managed forests. And you also have to make sure that the change cannot be broken. So every part of the system of the process has to be certified. Okay, it cannot be one side cannot be certified and the other system. Then the chain will be broken. Okay. This is MTCS institutional arrangement where it shows our independency and credibility, where we didn't liaise, the LTCC did not liaise directly with the applicants. For the companies who want to apply for the LTCS, they have to go through the auditing companies, the accredited certification bodies, which is accredited by the Standard Malaysia. Okay, so it shows that if you want to go to apply, you can go to your auditors, and then once the auditing process has been complete, then they will notify us, and then we will inform and we will issue the logo license to you. So this shows that MTCC stay independent, and we didn't include in this auditing process. Okay. Okay, these are some of the example of certification bodies under MTCS that you can liaise with. So for forest management, for forest management, we have CQS Control Union, COC for chain of custody for your companies. We have locals, auditors, local auditing company, as well as international auditing companies. So you can choose. So it's up to you. You can approach any of the auditors. You can request for quotation and compare which auditing company meets your requirements and budget, and you can choose. So this one basically independent. It's up to you. Okay, we are using third party. All right. So what is the process for the certification process? So first, as you company, you will apply for certification to the certification bodies, and then after you apply, you will get audited. Once you get audited, if there is any corrective action that need to be taken, then you have to apply that first, and after that, you will get certificates by the certification bodies, by the auditors. Okay, for example, if you use SIRIM will do the auditing to you, and then once everything okay, they will issue the certificates to you. So for the MTCS standards, we have two. For forest management certificates, we use the MCNI SFM. So where MCNI SFM standards covers both natural forest as well as forest plantation. And as for the COC, for the chain of custody, we use the PFC standards. And all these two standards using three pillars of sustainability, where environmentally friendly, socially acceptable, and economically viable. So this is important to make sure that the sustainability aspect is inside the standards. So what are the principles inside the standards? We have compliance with laws, rights and responsibilities, indigenous people's rights, community relation and workers' rights. So these are all the requirements that the company has to comply to make sure that they can get the certificates. Benefit from the forest, environmental impact, management plan. So it's not just about the inside the forest, how you manage the forest, but also the documentation part, the tracing part. So included inside the management plan, monitoring and assessment, as well as maintenance of HCV, high conservation value areas. This one standard for COC and the PFC, where inside the standard is also focus on social health and safety requirements of the workers, production, and biodiversity, and others. Okay, this comes the interesting part where we're going to show you the facts and figures. Currently, as of May 2016, this is your supply come from PFC certified forests. Currently, we have 6.16 million hectare in Malaysia. Alright, so from Peninsula to Sabah and Sarawak, we have 31 natural forests and 9 forest plantation. And in Peninsula, we have 4.05 million hectare only certified forests. And then in Sabah, we have around 184,000 hectare. In Sarawak, 1.9 million hectare. So all the certified products from Malaysia coming from all these certified forests. Okay, data for May 2023. Currently, we have 361 companies issued with PFC certification. We have to bear in mind that this certification is voluntary. So it takes about 10% from the total timber industry in Malaysia. Most of it are from sawmill and exporters. The 4 main types for certified timber product, the popular one for the certified is sawn timber, plywood, molding, and wood pellet. And this one is a distribution of COC companies, where we have 336 in Peninsula Malaysia, others in Sabah and Sarawak. So this one shows that there still has a lot of room for you to play in this industry. For green market, for sustainable timber market, for certified timber market, you have a lot of room to play because currently it's around 10%. Okay. How we grow? Since we started since 2000, we started with only sawn timber. Over the years, the sustainable timber type wood product has been evolved. From sawn timber, now we have more than, it's like almost more than 10 wood type, sawn timber, molding, plywood. This shows that the trend is evolved. The demand is increased. People are now sourcing more type of wood, more type of certified wood products from Malaysia. Alright, this one is our 2022 last year data, export figure. We can see Japan is now the biggest destination where certified timber from Malaysia being exported to. Previously is Netherlands, but like 3-4 years back, we see that Japan is a main. We can see that Japan is increasing their export. They're starting to import more compared to Netherlands. And then after that is United Kingdom. So you can see comparison between 2022, the black one, 2021 is the blue one. So Japan rise increasingly. This is due to their imports of wood chip. So they started to import a lot of wood chip. So for those who have wood chip company, so this is a good opportunity for you. And then Netherlands is here. So they are only like slightly drop. And Singapore also show an increase. This one is also due to wood chip import from Malaysia to Singapore. Okay, as for type timber product under LTCS, sawn timber, molding, and plywood are the most popular timber type certified timber that has been exported to. You can see plywood, sawn timber all three is around 20-24%. Alright. So let's see compared to last year. So it's quite up and down, different. The market is different. Let me check. Alright. Okay, you can see that the increase of molding compared to last year, this one is due to the import from Germany to Netherlands. So 2022, we can see an increase of import from Germany to Netherlands, Germany and Netherlands on molding, and plywood dropped a bit. This one because of there is no purchase of certified timber product from UK and Ireland from last year, so they dropped a bit. And as for sawn timber and wood chip, you can see that the difference is so high because during this time in 2022, Japan reduced their imports on plywood and they increased their import on wood chip. So there are changing of trends here, you can see. As well as Singapore. Singapore and Japan contribute to the increase of wood chip for last year. So this one, since they increase this, they reduce the imports. That is the wooden furniture. So in cumulative, Europe still our biggest importers. 70% our certified timber from Malaysia goes to Europe, and then Asia 20%. We have Oceania 5%, Africa 3%, and America 2%. So in total, we have the Malaysian certified timber has been exported to more than 72 destinations. Alright. And we are happy to tell you that our local national certification scheme is endorsed by PEFC. So where MTCS from Malaysia, we are the first tropical forest scheme in Asia Pacific region to be endorsed by PEFC in May 2009. And then we get re-endorsed in July 2014, and we managed to maintain our endorsement in June 2021. And we also received mutual recognition in 49 other PEFC endorsed schemes from other countries. Okay, so remember that to look for PEFC label every time you search for certified timber. So you can see there are many companies that showcase PEFC logo, so you can look for them. This is PEFC data. So over 288 million hectare is PEFC certified. So meaning that we are not only local, you can also source for other certified timber from other part of the world. And this PEFC certification covers 70% of global certified forests. And as I mentioned before, in Malaysia we only have 361 COC companies. But all over the world, in total, we have more than 22,000 PEFC certified companies. So you can get your doors, your supplier, your plywood from other side of the world from these 22,000 companies. So PEFC in Asia Pacific, aside from Malaysia, we also have Australia, New Zealand under responsible wood. We have China, CFCC, coming up Thailand, Indonesia, IFCC, Korea, Japan, Vietnam, and this one is India. So these are total in Asia. We have around 30 million hectare of certified forests under PEFC. Okay, how certification can give you benefit for your business? First, it's really easy for you because some of you will help you when you certify, when you got your company certified, it will help you on your existing ISO system and can be used. You can use your documentation of ISO for the PFC certification. The second one is you can help to minimize risk of controversial sources, because when you have your when you embark on certification, you will get a license number, so explaining that your company is certified. So and every product has license number that they can track the sources. Okay, so it will reduce the risk of controversial sources. And as simple as supply of sustainable timber and forest-based product, it can be ensured because when you have sustainable product, it will also give impact to your sustainable business. Your business will be sustainable because your supply is sustainable. Okay, and it also help you to complete your commitment on SDG and ESG, because nowadays everyone looking for ESG, SDG. Okay, so by complying with the standard, the certification standard, secara tidak langsung, you also have to comply with the SDG. You automatically meet the requirements. And public and private procurement also met worldwide because we are endorsed by PFC. So so all the procurement requirement also met, and you can also gain access to the global market. These are all the public procurement policies that accept MTCS, EUTR, TPAD, Eco-Label, Lacey Act, CPAD, Australia Illegal Loading Act, South Korea, and others. So this is just some part of it. Okay. So the sustainable forest management also improve forest governance, where when you comply with the certification, you have to involve stakeholders during your auditing process, and also in cooperation with forest certification in Malaysian policy. And then MTC is also stated in all national policies like Dasar Agri-Komoditi Negara, Garis Paduan Perolehan Kerajaan. So government green procurement policy also stated if you want to purchase, for example, green furniture, you can consider either FSC or PEFC. And then we have MyCrest, MyHijau, also mentioned in our Dasar Perhutanan Malaysia, and Malaysia Forest Conservation Certificate Protocol, and also Carbon Offset Protocol. So these are some of the information where we have been mentioned. So by having certified products or green product or sustainable product, you also contribute and adding value to your forest product. For example, we have Royal Selangor, where Royal Selangor produce all Royal Selangor product yang ada wooden part is made from certified timber. Okay, and then we also have first certified kitchen system manufacturer, Signature Kitchen, and first certified homeware, Dapur. Interestingly, first certified paper egg product from recycled paper. So where they use recycled paper untuk buat all these tray untuk letak eggs. First certified property developer, Setia Wood, where they use for their flooring dekat dia punya development. So developing area, they use flooring for their houses. We also have first certified diapers. They use fiber inside the diapers. Okay, so also PFC certified. So if you want to promote green, you can start at home. Okay, by having your baby wearing all these PFC certified diapers. And we also have first mosquito coil. So the first mosquito coil being exported to Australia because they like to do camping outside using the mosquito coil and all. So this product is being exported. And yeah. So it shows that not just selling the product but also contributing to a greener world. Also, support economic growth, export value of people and timber products. And like I mentioned before, the PFC and MTCS certification help to meet all these SDGs. And also ESG. Alright, I think that's all from me. So thank you so much. So if you have any question or you have any inputs, you can share with me. Together with me is one Elena. Yes.
Sorry, it's okay. I just want to know, that's not when you said the World Bank of the PFC certified the percentage of countries accepting PFC certification. Europe has about 70%. Why is it in the Americas and the African region and the Oceania, it's a very minimum percentage of it, 3 to 5%? Can you please explain that? Are they accepting other form of certification schemes?
Yeah, as you know, we have the largest the largest certification scheme, PFC and MSC. So it depends as long as it depends on the country because as you know the European market they requires more on timber. They want to make sure that the timber is coming from legal and sustainable sources. So that's why they requires such certification scheme to really to endorse as a validation that the product coming from sustainable sources. So that's why the European the Europe is the export more to Europe because the requirement is more.
But when you say that, that means you're saying the Americas and African region and Oceania are not so concerned about getting sustainable products. Are you saying that?
They are concerned as well, but this one is under MTCS. As I mentioned,
Yes.
they also have other certification.
So those countries
This
are
one is
taking from
under,
other countries.
yeah, this one is under Malaysian, exported from Malaysian market.
Okay.
Because Americans maybe they can import from FSC,
FFC. Okay.
and then MCC Indonesia responsible wood.
Okay.
So it depends what product they produce and what are product they need.
So wouldn't MTCS want to narrow the gap? Or what I mean is increase the percentages in these countries. Why is it they're taking so little from us? Why is it they're taking so little from us?
Oh.
You know, what is MTCS doing about this? Or MTCC rather?
For this one, we are working closely with MTC as we know that MTC is part of our promotion organization, promotion bodies. So MTC and MTCC we closely together for improving markets. So we can increase the American and African market.
Okay, right, thank you.
Thank you, Hasif. Any more questions from the floor? If we have.
Thank you, Mr. Hasif, for the sharing. I might have skipped some of your sharing, but I would like to know what does PEFC response or maybe their plan to work together to comply with EU GR related to GR regulations. Will they change their standards, their mechanisms to be sure they can match together with the EU GR?
Amy, do you have anything to add? So we have Henny from PFC Asia Pacific. So maybe we can have a say from her.
Thank you for your question. Actually, like, I got quite a lot of people. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So to be honest, like, I have received quite a lot of people asking the same question with you. So at the moment, like India is still developing, so it's not like all and finished yet. So that's a good thing, and also like PFC International, we try to work closer to understand the India and the development, the direction that India is going to. But anyway, like for now, like with PFC certification and also like our national membership is like NTCS. So I think like it's possible for your company to export your product. It's gonna meet like a lot of legislation and regulation over the world for you to export to Europe, America, and something. And also like one more thing, like recently we have a conference about UDR. So later we can talk further, and I can give you the link to our article and also to the YouTube video of our conference. I hope that will help you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Do you have any other questions from the floor for Mr. Hasif over here? Anyone else? Alright, so I think that's the end of our session today. Thank you so much, Mr. Hasif.
Thank you,